All right. What is up, everyone? It's your boy, I Sleep Too Late, here with another video. And yeah, we just got into another match, so let's get started. This is Vintage on MTGO. This is a league. We are 1-0 right now. We're playing Mono White Initiative. And our last opponent was a Mono White Initiative mirror. We're gonna see here. We lost the die roll, but our hand here is pretty good. We can play both of our things. We can go like Anointed Peacekeeper into like Void Mirror. Maybe like go Anointed Peacekeeper, Mox Emerald, and then Void Mirror. It's not ideal, but it does give us a lot of things to do. I am sick, by the way, so I may temporarily mute myself to cough. Alright. So they're going to go land pass. Ooh. Well, this is an interesting turn. I think I want to go Anointed Peacekeeper still. And yeah, let's go Anointed Peacekeeper and see what happens here. They're going to want to Force of Will this. That's fine, because that means they don't get to Force of Will the Void Mirror. Do I want to just play the Void Mirror? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Mox Emerald. We could play around Days and just Void Mirror off of the Ancient Tomb. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play around Days. They're gonna want to try to find a forcible for that, but unfortunately they can't. So they officially can't play their Moxen. They can't play Force of Will. They're gonna try to find an answer to the Void Mirror, I think, with the Vampiric Tutor. Is it gonna be enough though? Is the question. Because we're gonna be able to White Plume Adventure. Oh, they're gonna. Oh, they're gonna just do that. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think I can beat that. Yeah, I think they just have me. So let's just pass the turn. I mean, let's just concede. All right. Moving on to game 2. I think we want to bring in like Null Rods. I think it's literally just Null Rod, right? It's literally just Null Rods and like Void Mirror is still pretty good, but maybe bring it down to like 3 Void Mirrors. No, I still think Void Mirror is just really good against like Force of Will. What was bad for us in that game? I think it was the Anointed Peacekeepers. I think we can cut those. Let's just get started here. All right, this is an interesting hand. Yeah, because we can go like Clarion Conqueror turn 1. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go Chromox. Let's see if they want to force this. They're not going to force this. Wonder what's taking them so long. Are they thinking about like force of vigoring? No. Okay. Let's go Mox Jet here, and then we'll just name Dragon here. All right. Let's see what they do here. I think we can just hold on to our wasteland. Wasteland their land here. Alright. They saw our hand. They know we have wasteland. They know we're probably just gonna wasteland their land. They don't have any mana because of the Clarion Conqueror. So this is pretty good. I think we have them on a serious lock. Alright, I think I'm just gonna wasteland their land. Sure. Let's take this opportunity to Mox Pearl. Oh, I don't like that they have like all this mana now. Now we're just in top deck mode. See if we can draw something good. Okay, I don't like that. Now they're at 5 mana. Stock up. Oh gosh, what a beat! What a beat! This was a tough match because we had the nuts both games. We had a pretty nutty hand both openers. Um. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna name Cleric. Question is, do they just have it next turn? No, I don't know the answer to that. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what they do. All right. So they are gonna lose life from the mana vault, which is nice. They don't have enough mana to pay for it, and I don't think they would even do that if they could. I like that they're losing life to their fetch lands. And even if they get rid of the white plume, like, we still have the initiative. Alright, so they're probably getting Volkey here. I think they just win here now. Karn is not the worst thing. I thought they were going to get Volkey. Although I don't think I care about Karn at this point. I'm going to just forge here. And, yeah, I don't really care too much about the Karn. I thought they were going to demonic tutor for key. They probably still have it. Ooh, this is good. Let's get rid of the Tolarian Academy, yeah. And then I think we're just going to attack them directly. Let's see here. So Trap loses 5 life. Yeah, I mean, they have 1 turn, basically. They have to find... They have to find the mana for Key and Vault. They need 4 mana to do that. So, it's going to be tough, you know? It's going to be rough. It's a tough situation that I'm in and that they're in, because they should be able to just win here. Because if they don't, then I just win. I'm pretty sure. Oh, really? Okay, I'm surprised. I really thought they had me beat. All right, let's move on to game 3 now. This is kind of interesting because we weren't expecting this. Let's see, how are we gonna sideboard against them? I got to think about this now. Let me just mute myself for like 2 seconds. All right, so I actually want to bring back the Anointed Peacekeepers. It was a mistake not to bring those in, and maybe just cut like 2 Seasoned Dungeoneers, because they're not really a creature heavy deck, and I'd much rather play the cheaper card and the more efficient card that also just like stops them from doing whatever they're doing. And I guess with that said, let's move on to game 3. It's gonna be a tough one, like I said, but because we're on the draw, we're on the draw here. But I think we'll still find a way to out of this if we can. All right. Well, I mean, this doesn't really have all the sideboard pieces that we want, but it's still a pretty good hand because all those sideboard pieces aren't going to do us any good when we're on the draw anyway if they win this turn. So let's just go ahead and keep this hand and see what happens. I'm all for it. I like that. I like that they have the Mana Crypt. Oh, they just have it. Okay. Well, there's nothing I could do about that. So, very straightforward win from my opponent. Nothing I could do. Like I said, they just had the top key combo. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes in vintage, there's nothing you could do. You try to keep a hand that stops them. I could have maybe tried to keep like no, even if I had like Chancellor, that wouldn't have stopped them, right? Because they had Black Lotus, they had Mana Crypt, they had everything. So unfortunately, that's the way it's gonna be sometimes. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm 1-1 in this league, and we'll just keep giving it a shot. Thanks.